In late 2025, near Donetsk, a Russian T-90M tank, worth $5 million, was destroyed not by another tank, but by a $2,000 Ukrainian drone. This moment marked a turning point in modern warfare. Like the biblical David and Goliath, a small, clever tool defeated a giant. The FPV drone, piloted remotely, turned the tide, showing that brains and adaptability now rival brute force. Ukraine's mastery of cheap homemade drones is rewriting the rules. For the cost of one tank, Ukraine can build thousands of drones. This new math is changing the economics of war, letting smaller nations punch above their weight. Armies worldwide are taking note. Expensive hardware is now vulnerable to low-cost innovation. The future belongs to those who adapt fastest, not those with the biggest guns. The Donetsk drone strike is now a case study in military academies everywhere. The battlefield is being transformed, where the small and smart can topple the mighty. The age of the clever underdog has arrived. The T-90M ProRiv is Russia's most advanced tank, armored with relict explosive panels and equipped with the Shtora jamming system. Its 125mm gun and high-tech fire control make it a formidable force. But its design hides a fatal flaw. The autoloader stores ammunition in a ring inside the turret, right next to the crew. If the armor is breached, the result is catastrophic, an internal explosion that can blow the turret sky high. Western tanks like the Abrams and Leopard 2 store ammo behind blast doors, protecting their crews. The T-90M's vulnerability is a legacy of Soviet design, making it especially susceptible to well-placed attacks. When these tanks rolled into Ukraine, they were feared, but their weakness quickly became clear on the modern battlefield. The T-90M is powerful, but not invincible. In this new era, even the best armor can be undone by a small, smart weapon. The Russian assault began with confidence, a column of T-90Ms and BMPs advancing across open ground. Ukrainian defenders had prepared a kill zone, waiting in trenches and forests. Anti-tank missiles struck first, but the T-90M's defenses held. The tank pressed forward, deeper into the trap. When missiles failed, Ukraine switched tactics. FPV drone operators from the Achilles Regiment launched their attack. These drones, fast and hard to spot, were guided with precision. The operators targeted the tank's known weak points. The Russian column, now deep in the kill zone, was vulnerable. The failed missile strike was just the beginning. The real threat was about to arrive, small, cheap, and deadly. The stage was set for a new kind of ambush. The first drone zipped around the tank, aiming for the thinly armored engine compartment. Its explosive charge ignited the engine, stopping the T-90M in its tracks. Smoke and flames poured out. The $5 million tank was crippled. Before the crew could react, a second drone closed in. This time, the target was the turret's side, where ammunition was stored. The drone struck, triggering a massive internal explosion. The turret was blown off in a classic jack-in-the-box effect. In under 30 seconds, Russia's best tank was a burning wreck. The destruction blocked the path, trapping the rest of the Russian column. Panic and confusion spread among the Russian troops. Ukrainian infantry seized the moment, launching a counterattack. The psychological shock was immediate and devastating. The mighty had fallen to the nimble. The battlefield had changed forever. The destruction of the T-90M sent shockwaves through military circles worldwide. The age of the tank as king of the battlefield is over. Cheap drones can now destroy multi-million-dollar machines. Armies must rethink their strategies. Heavy armor alone is no longer enough. Future forces will blend tanks, drones, and electronic warfare. Tanks will need new defenses, and soldiers must adapt to a battlefield filled with smart, cheap threats. The psychological impact is huge. Fear and uncertainty now haunt even the best-equipped troops. For Ukraine, innovation and agility have become their greatest weapons. The Donetsk drone strike is a warning. Adapt or become obsolete. The future of war belongs to the quick, the clever, and the bold.